Hey everybody, Brooklyn in the house, back at you to do your weekly read. This is going to be for the sign of Gemini from the 15th through the 21st. Well, quite frankly, guys, because time is linear, the date is just a contingency. When you come across it is when you're meant to see it. This is little Delilah. She's our little spirit guided mascot on the channel, so she just lays here sleeping and looking cute. And right now, she's just not facing the camera, but I'm sure most of you know what she looks like. Guys, be mindful of the two situations, please, and thank you. Be careful of anybody contacting you on any social platform at all, trying to elicit money out of you. They're probably trying to rob you, okay? If you want to contact me, it's on you. My information's in the box below on how to do that. I will never reach out, but I will always respond. The second situation are these freaking buttons and these bells. So if you could find it in your heart to please hit the like and subscribe. Delilah and I are ever so grateful. We thank you profusely. It is free, it's fun, it's entertainment purposes only, and yeah, so, you know, hit my button, ring my bell. Okay, we're gender neutral, and we do read reversal, so here we go. It is with an attitude of gratitude. I would humbly like to thank Source, the Archangels, Ascended Masters, Spirit, and my ancestors for overseeing this act of divination. Spirit, please help me to relay clear and concise messages for the higher good of the collective of Gemini. And Gemini, in case nobody told you today, okay? Delilah and I love you, and that's real. All right, so here we go. Clearing ground for Gemini. Thank you. Here we go. Show me what Gemini needs to see. Okay, well, you got... Oh, the Chariot. Well, something's happening fast in your life. Cancer, Pisces energy. Some of you can have that in your chart. But whether you do or you don't, something's coming at you. And I'm hearing that song by Katy Perry. Coming at you like a dark horse. Something's moving fast, okay? The Chariot is about, you know, overcoming obstacles, success, ambition, willpower, control, and focus. Some of you are really, you know, very ambitious to be successful here. And you're headed straight for it. You could, oh boy, you could be in some kind of emotional pain. Or what I'm hearing right now is that there was some kind of emotional pain you were in, maybe some kind of a third-party situation that really, you know, it really hurt you, okay? It really emotionally hurt you. And that was the catalyst for some kind of this fast-forward action if you're goal-oriented and you're headed towards something. Now, another group of you could be in some kind of emotional pain from whatever this is, third-party situation, too many spoons in the pot, whether it's romantic or not, okay? And you're fast forward moving away from it. You're done with it. So it goes two different ways. Yep, head towards the sun. Headed towards the sun. Look at this. All right, let's see. What do we got? Show me the foundation of this situation. What's the foundation of this situation? Five of Pentacles in reverse. So, you know, there's some kind of overcoming adversity here. It's a recovery. It could, most likely, it's a recovery from some kind of financial loss that you may have incurred, okay? Which was bringing you some emotional pain. You're fast getting out of it quick, okay? But whatever it is, it's a recovery from some kind of adversity in your life. Now, for everybody, it's going to be different. Everybody's not going to be recovering financially. Maybe some of you emotionally, spiritually, even mentally. Physically, it could be anything, right? Maybe bad health. You're recovering from bad health. God forbid, I hope not. Okay, so here. You're going to be successful doing this. That's so good, Gemini. That's so good. And you got a Three of Cups here. That's your next card coming in, which you don't see. So you have success and solace, healing, and happiness, okay? Yeah, that is so good. That is really good. This is also, the Three of Cups talks about, you know, friendships and community and, you know, maybe going out a little bit to some social events. A lot of success, happiness, victory. Show me. You got an Emperor. This is Aries energy, so some of you might have Aries in your chart, or you might be dealing with this Aries archetype, wherever the planet may be placed. But the Emperor is about stability and dependability. It's structure. It's being very logical. It's being very financially stable. It's, you know, it's boss energy. It's all four kings. He's the boss of the kings, right? And, he you know, he's the boss that everybody loves. He's impeccable at it. So that's really good. So healing and reclaiming some kind of power. Now, you do have this Page of Pentacles, okay? So this is the beginning of something, the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody, you know, Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. They could be very, you know, at the very beginning of some kind of financial journey. Like maybe starting a new job. or starting a new business. You know, they're just learning how, but it's a very solid energy. It's somebody reliable and very, you know, well-prepared, responsible, confident, hardworking, and on their way, you know. So somebody could be coming in to offer you some kind of a job or something like this. Or maybe you just started something like that. Or even the new beginning in something emotional, although I'm not seeing any cups. All right? I'm just putting that out there. Except for the 9 of cups, which is success. And the 3 of cups, which is happiness. But this has a lot of pentacles in it. You know, you also got a 4 of swords. So some of you could be overworking and you're really, really tired. This is a card of needing rest. This is, you know, the 4 of swords talks about some kind of recuperation, relaxation, maybe finding a little sanctuary to rejuvenate yourself in, pouring some love into yourself, but most of all, getting some sleep and some rest. Excuse me. I got a tickle in my throat. Now, the most likely outcome of this is 3 of Wands. So, well, 3 of Wands is often described to you guys as being at crossroads. Yeah, it is. It's at crossroads. The reason why you're at crossroads, nobody ever tells you this, is because you're in a place where you need to do some discovery. Mostly self-discovery. I can't reiterate this enough on this channel, okay? You have to discover one's self before you can discover anything else. If you don't know yourself and what you like and who you are and what you really want out of this life, excuse me again, nobody wants this out, you know, the things you want to accomplish, the things you want, the things that are really going to make you happy and fulfilled. You have to know yourself, what you have to offer the world. Then how the frig are you supposed to know what ship you want to get on when they pull in? Because let's face it, people, those 3 ships are going in 3 different directions. So what if you don't know yourself and you just get on any old ship just to get on a ship, right? You may wind up someplace that you really don't want to be. Now, on the other hand, if you really know yourself well and you decide to get, you know, what ship, you know where each ship is going, then you'll really know what ship you want to go on. Kind of like taking a cruise, right? One cruise might be going to Alaska, one cruise might be going to the Bahamas, and the other cruise might be going, I don't know, to the Netherlands. So where do you want to go? Alaska, Bahama, or the Netherlands? Where would you like to go most? Even if you want to go to all 3 places, you must have some kind of an order in which you want to do it. In order to have that order in which you want to do it, you have to know what it is you want. So there you go. Stand your ground, whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, stand your ground, okay? Stand your ground. You're holding things out. You got true grit. You're holding it down. Nobody's, you know, crossing. It could be a competition. It could be persevering. But mostly it's defending yourself, protecting yourself, and standing your ground and holding down what's yours. So, yeah, there you go. Now, let's see what's going on here. Show me the Chariot. What's the Chariot? Okay. Page of Cups in reverse. So, you know, some kind of insecurity, maybe being emotionally vulnerable in some kind of an area, or maybe the Page of Cups could also talk about, like I said, immaturity. It could be insecurity, immaturity. So, you know, some of you, either you're dealing with a Virgo, or it is time for you to, you know, maybe disconnect from people, places, and things, spend some time in solitude. Doesn't have to be weeks. It could just be a day or 2. Just a little bit of time by yourself. Whatever that amount of time is for you, it's going to be different for everybody. And do some soul searching. Do some inner reflection. Introspection. Follow your inner guidance, okay? Because, yeah, you know, like I said, with the Page of Cups in reverse, you could be feeling emotionally vulnerable in some kind of a situation, you know? Or with the Page of Cups, like, you could... There could be some kind of immaturity there. But guess what now? The Wheel of Fortune is starting to turn in your favor. We have Sagittarian energy. The Wheel of Fortune talks about destiny and good luck and karma and fate being on your side. It's, you know, it's change. It's your time to shine. It's, you know, yeah, definitely. So good. Okay, so. God help us. Let's see if this 3 of Swords. We know if you watch me at all, this 3 of Swords is my least favorite card in the deck, right? What do I tell you all the time? I'd rather deal with Devil and Death than this thing. King of Cups in reverse, yeah. So this was some... and I gotta say, no good son of a bitch here. That's what this was, okay? This was somebody who had water in their chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that did this to you, okay? Somebody who was dishonest and unfair. They were two-faced. They were a backstabber. They were untrustworthy. They were fraudulent, okay? They manipulated you emotionally. They had a false heart, Okay, it was unrequited. They pretended to have emotions until you got them, and then they took your emotions and manipulated you with them and used them against you. Okay, so that's where that goes. Put you in third-party situations and everything. Okay, so that's where that emotional pain comes from. That Three of Swords over there. Now let's see what this one's doing. I hope he's not coming back around the mountain. I really do. Hope not, Gemini. So somebody with water. Some lying, backstabbing, no good. No good, yeah. No good. That's it. We have no use for this person. Really don't. Three of Swords is not a fun card at all. This one wants to come out. Oh, my Lord. And it's the King of Wands on top of it. So now you got an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So maybe this person had water and fire in this chart. Or maybe this person was a fire sign that hurt you with a water sign, or a water sign that hurt you with a fire sign. They're both kings, though. So this looks like the same person to me. This looks like, okay, so while the King of Wands is not a bad person in and of themselves, you know, they're very charismatic. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. They're bold. They're a visionary. They're daring. They're decisive. I mean, they're fire. Fire burns erratically all over the place, right? Fire is not the exact best king for a relationship or a long-term commitment. They would be the king that, you know, cheats on you. They would. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. I feel bad for the King of Wands, like describing him like that, like he's a bad person. I'm not saying that, male or female. I'm just saying that it's a very unemotional energy. They're not very affectionate, and they really mostly only care about themselves. They could be a little, like, conceited and egotistical. You know, they got, like, you know, they just think who they are, the King of Wands. They do. And that compounds by the King of Cups in reverse, emotionally manipulative. I mean, we're talking about a master manipulator here. If it's somebody that has water and wands, water and fire in their chart, but is, you know, embodying king energy. Now, if this is two different people, this could be the two different people that were in a third-party situation. Maybe, you know, you could decide between your two kings, masculine energy. Like, let's just say it was, you know, and one of them was really deceitful and hurtful and lying about emotions, and the other one may... I'm not saying that the King of Wands can't really have emotions, Gemini. They can, you know, and they really feel. It's just that, you know, they could change those feelings in a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a... Yeah, and let's see where this is going. We know that there was a third-party situation. We know now, because this is coming in on this, that there was a water and a fire energy, no matter how you place those water and fire energies. It's going to be different for everybody, okay? Really. So now let's see, Gemini. Where is this going? I mean, could have been, let's say you were with a fire sign, they cheated with a water sign. Or if you were with a water sign, Gemini, that, you know, was manipulating and false, they cheated with a fire sign. Or these two... King on top of king. Well, you know what they say that there, right? But I don't buy into that same-sex energy thing. Same-sex relationship thing. Because then I just told you why. Because energy is energy. And on an energy level, and boy, isn't that the truth. Thank you, God. On an energy level, while there may be feminine and masculine, there is no, it's just energy. So that's, yeah. Let's not get into that. That's a whole other conversation. Okay, so here we go. But, give me. Show me this King of Wands. What are we doing here with him? Four of Swords. Okay, so this is, it's causing you a lot of anxiety, right? This Four of Swords. It's exhausting the shit out of you. Whatever it's doing, Gemini, you are tired with this situation, okay? Because this Four of Swords, this talks about, you know, rest, recuperate. Here, I explained it down here. I know we had it already. Needing some rest, needing some recuperation, but pouring some love into yourself. You're burnt out. You're exhausted. You need some sleep. I mean, that's what the Four of Swords does. They go find a place quietly to sleep and relax, right? Look, they look like they're in peace. And not, you know... Look how nice she looks and comfortable. She looks a little cold because she's laying in snow. But beyond that, sleeping. So tired. Okay, so there, that's, yeah, thank you, Spirit. This person is so tired that it looks like they're laying in the snow. And they're still sleeping. They don't even care how cold they are. They just need to sleep. This person looks like they're laying in a mausoleum. They don't even care that they're in a mausoleum, right? That somebody could maybe mistake them for... having passed the other side. All they care about is they got a place to lay down to rest. So how tired do you have to be to sleep in the snow or a mausoleum? I ask you. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Show me. Are we in the upright? I don't know. I turned this deck around so many times already. Okay, here we go. Show me. Give me. Thank you. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so now, again, the Queen of Swords in reverse is feminine energy, obviously. This is not a good person. This is somebody who's so malicious, and they are so deceitful. They are so manipulating, and they plot nefarious, horrible things. They lie, they cheat, they manipulate, they blame. So this is, again, male and female. Like really a very, very a cruel energy. I'm going to say cruel. I'm even going to use that word, cruel, because that's what it is. All right. This is not, this is a very cold-hearted, pessimistic, bitter. Oh, here we go with the bitter bitch. It's the bitter bitch back. The bitter bitch is back. Yep, that's the bitter bitch, all right. There could be a bitter bitch around here. Ah, boy, I tell you. Let's see. What do we got, Gemini? Now you got a 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So now, this could be some kind of, this could be somebody who's trying to distract you. This could be, 7 of Pentacles in reverse does talk about, when you don't have a long-term vision, all right? With the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, you could have distractions. Maybe you're distracted by things that don't matter, okay? And so there's a procrastination there. There's setbacks because you are distracted. You understand? So, yeah. So it's confusing. It's like a confusing energy. You have to try to get like a goal and a focus. And this is the 7 of Pentacles. You don't have it, okay? You're procrastinating because of a lack of a long-term vision. You're wasting time and letting setbacks get in your way, or even making those setbacks yourself, right? Could be. Show me. Show me for Gemini. Show me for Gemini. Show me for Gemini. Clear and thanks. Can I have cards for Gemini? Thank you. On 6 of Swords. So, 6 of Swords. Now you're going to be walking away. You're done. The 6 of Swords talks about, sorrow and transition. I'm out of here. I've had it. I am not dealing with this no more. It's time to transition on. It's departure. It's distance. I'm accepting my lessons. And I'm going somewhere else. Talk to the back. And not the back of my hand, the back of my ass, I'm hearing. Wow. Yeah, so that's what I'm hearing. I'm just telling you. Yeah, done. Okay, 4 of Wands. Because why? Look where you're walking towards. You're walking towards your stability. You're walking towards your happiness. You're walking towards, 4 of Wands is Aries energy. Harmony, prosperity, stability, celebration, home. Some of you are going home. Maybe to a reunion. Someplace where it's stable and you're happy. You're going to have some kind of a breakthrough. Whatever this breakthrough is, whatever this truth is coming in, the facts card, right, guys? The facts, I always tell you. This Ace of Swords is going to make you feel triumphant and like you had a conquest in your life. So, there's not going to be, it's going to bring clarity. It's going to bring some kind of power and victory. It's going to make you focus, and you're going to have like vision. You're going to get a vision to focus on something. Something's going to come in your, where you want to focus on some kind of vision of yours. Now you got this 3 of Cups upright. So let's see what we're doing here. So we can, with the 4 of Wands and the 3 Cups, that's nice. That's like going home to heal and, spend time. Well, the holidays are coming. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, thank you, ancestors. Going home, spend time with family and heal and be in a safe place where you're loved and nurtured and everybody knows who you are, exactly who you are. Like, you could let it all hang out and you don't have to worry. You could be your crazy-ass self, whoever you really are, because this is the family that loves you, right? And this is the people that love you. They nurture you. You're safe as having a couple of drinks, maybe the holidays, 2 of Swords, some kind of denial. Some kind of choice. Some kind of difficult choice. Some kind of being stuck in the middle. I'm hearing that song now, stuck in the middle with you. But it's a card of not wanting to see something. It's, it's like choosing not to see something. It's like, I'd rather just not look at it and you know, go with conformity than have to see it, maybe have to buck the system. Because once I see it, if I don't say anything, I'm just as guilty as everybody else that's not wanting to handle whatever situation this is, okay? So this is how I'm getting this. This is what I'm feeling. Okay, show me. Yeah, give me. Please and thank you, Gemini. Oh, gee whiz, Gemini. Gee whiz. Okay, so here. You don't want to see some kind of painful ending that you went through. Maybe you don't want to acknowledge how painful it was. I mean, obviously, you know you went through an ending, and obviously, you know it was painful. Okay, or it's coming in. It's coming in. And it could have to do with some third party, you know, because of some third party situation here. Because 3 of Cups, on a negative note, which I don't like to try to keep, that's also could be like a third party situation. I mean, look at them. It's 3 of them dancing around. Now, while they look happy, you know, in the Rider-Waite, they're happy. But, you know, on some of their faces, I don't know, that lady doesn't look like, you know. I mean, who knows? It could be a third-party thing. And maybe, you know, it's the end. It's a painful ending, and you don't want to see it. Or, another group of you, you know, I've just gone through this painful ending, or about to go through this painful ending. The Ten of Swords is, you know, we all know what it is. It's a collapse. It's dead. It's a loss. It's a crisis. It's pain. It's blood, right? And you're not really wanting to acknowledge how bad it was, and this is why you're going home to heal from it. Or you're trying not to think about it, with, you know, or see the pain from it. You forget about it. Cover your eyes. Forget about it, right? And so you're going to a place of, you know, trying, you know, harmony. Let's see. I don't like that. I mean, it's good, though. It's good that you're going to a place where you could find some solace and healing from something like that. What I'm not liking is that some of you had to go through that, or about to, or depending where you are on the timeline, right? I don't know what's up with this cat. She wants to go out, but I don't want to let her out. You got the Hangman in reverse. So this is Pisces energy. This is some kind of discontentment, obviously, with those swords in your back, right? Some kind of, I don't know, disinterest. Maybe trying to avoid some kind of sacrifice. Maybe some of you know, oh, listen here. Because this is trying to avoid some kind of sacrifice, or this is trying to, you know, avert, like, stall some kind of negative ending, stall something, or avoid something. What you're trying to avoid here is some kind of a painful ending. You don't want this to happen. You don't want to see a painful ending you're trying to avoid. Some of you out there, another group of you, are trying to avoid some kind of a painful ending. And you think by not acknowledging what the problem is and why it has to end, whatever situation, it could be romantic, it could be anything, a job. Let's say a job you're miserable at. Let's take romance out of this for a minute. You know you got to end this job. And it might be a painful ending to end this job for whatever reasons. There could be any reasons. Who the hell knows, right? Anything's possible. But you're trying not to see it, you know. You're trying to delay the inevitable because you know that sooner or later you got to leave this job no matter how bad it's going to hurt or whatever, you know, pain and destruction it might cause. So, yeah. Oh, my own. Okay, now show me. But whatever it is, I mean, you're going to be powerful and do this. Yeah, look, you don't want to make a decision. You just don't want to make a decision out there. You got the Lovers in reverse down. This is Gemini energy. This is some kind of detachment or making a bad choice or a fear of making a bad choice or deciding not to make a choice at all. It's an imbalance. There's a conflict there. Ay, what's going on here, Gemini? Come on now. Snap out of it. Snap out of it, Gemini. Give me. Show me the rest of these cards. We got to get Gemini in a good place before. There's a 10. All right, listen. There is a happy ending here, okay? This is happy wife, happy life. 10 of Cups is ultimate happiness. 10 of Cups is domestic harmony. 10 of Cups is fulfillment and alignment with somebody else. And, you know, everybody's... I mean, it's the thing that everybody wants. Maybe some of you have to make this choice about some kind of a, you know, I'm going to say a marriage or some kind of a happy situation about family. And you're just stalling, I'm hearing. Stalling, yeah. Maybe it's time for some of you to get married and settle down and you're kind of stalling. Maybe some of you have fear of some kind of an ending and so you don't want to make that step because maybe you were... Oh, yeah, here's another story for you guys. Thank you, Ancestor. Some of you were emotionally hurt here with this 3 of Swords. You see this? And because of that, now you're almost like mummified in fear over here that you're stalling, finding your happy ending because you don't want to get hurt again. Yeah, come on, guys. Oh, Gemini. Don't let fear of the past and pain. Just take that as a lesson and move forward. You at least now you're smarter. You got those, you'll be able to tell the red flags right away before you get to the point where that happens, right? Because now you're already experiencing that, you know? Now, there's a King of Pentacles around you here, okay? Listen, let me just tell you something. You guys got a King of Pentacles around you. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, okay? Someone's coming in, someone's solid, someone's stable, okay? They're financially stable. They're smart. They're hardworking. They're reliable and responsible, okay? This is a good... King of Pentacles is a good king to have, okay? Not because they're financially stable so much, although that's gravy on the mashed potatoes, but because they're earth energy. Earth is the most solid thing, right? It's what we step on. It's the most solid thing, earth, okay? So you could actually have a 10 of Cups with a King of Pentacles. And a happy life with a King of Pentacles, Gemini. This is you, Gemini, not making a decision, okay? Make the friggin' decision. Come out of the Hangman in reverse mode. Come out of it. Stop stalling, okay? Maybe some of you got to give up some negative patterns or habits from the past to have this. Well, let them go, okay? You did it long enough, whatever it was. Try something new. Here, give me. I want you to make good decisions and be happy. That's why I sound the way I do. I don't mean to be mean. So anyway, okay, so now here we go with this. So, you guys are so stressed out. Oh, gee whiz. The cards are amazing, aren't they? This is amazing. Divination is amazing. You guys are so stressed out with this Nine of Swords. Look at this. No sleep, up all night, with the owls, hanging out with the crows, just not eating, not sleeping, worrying, maybe crying, that you're going to get hurt. Or somebody's doing something nefarious behind your back, like what happened before in the dark, trying to plot, maybe even murder. Look at this. It looks like he killed a crow here. But he doesn't want to be seen. It's in the dark. This is my card of premeditating something very negative and nefarious. Hurting you like they did with the... So somebody purposely hurt you up here. This stressed you out so bad that this is what? You're so stressed out that you don't, Yeah. So now you're being very discerning because you don't want to get hurt again. So, now, even though Seven of Cups is here, which is, a lot of options people say, but it could also be an illusion and a fantasy, okay? It's being very indecisive, okay? As well as being discerning. It's because you're being so discerning and so that you're so indecisive, that everything's going to pass you by and you're not going to have anything to be discerning about pretty soon. Because you're so fearful of getting, stabbed in the back. I mean, I don't see those swords here, but what I'm saying is, not in the back anyway. They're over here for you, okay? They're over here for you. But you're so worried about this happening again that you're up all night worrying about this. You're going to pass a good opportunity up, Gemini. It's like blaming the new person for what the old person did. Yeah, listen, there's no guarantees in anything in life, right? Especially in love. But don't cut off your opportunities and all your options here and all your choices. Yes, be discerning. You deserve the best, right? You shouldn't just take any old cup. But because of fear, because of stress, because of you're worried that you're going to get hurt again. And you know what? So what if you friggin' do? Right? You survived it once, you'll survive it again. But you'll do even better this time, actually, Gemini, because guess what? You already went through the worst of it. You never thought you'd get through that, right? So go for it. Don't cut yourself short. Don't cut yourself short. You do have the Two of Pentacles. Balance yourself out. Balance yourself out here with this. Make sure you're on level ground. Make sure you're thinking properly. Make sure, you clear your head. You go out into nature, just relax, breathe. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's just the way it's supposed to be. That's what life is. Life's about the journey. It's not about the destination, okay? And life is also about all the emotions you feel. The bad ones, you wouldn't know what bad ones are if you didn't have good ones. You wouldn't know what good ones are if you didn't have bad ones. So it's about the experiences and living through the experiences. So even if they're bad experiences, live through them. They're making you smarter, Once you learn something, you never have to relearn it, right? You got a Seven of Wands in reverse. All right, so now we're talking about, don't give it up because you're exhausted and overwhelmed. It's like admitting defeat. It's surrendering. So what are you going to surrender to? The stress? Or are you going to surrender to getting over the stress and, getting on with your life happily? Surrender. You know what surrender is? Surrender is acceptance. So, you know what? That's actually accept it. Once you accept something, it's, you're surrendering to it. That's right. That's the way it is. It was always like that. It always will be like that. It's going to be like that forever. That's it. Nothing can be changed. So now I accept it for what it is. And now I move on. We'll move on with that King of Pentacles is what I'm telling you, Gemini. Yeah. Okay. Got the Unknown card. Yeah, well, this is beautiful because guess what? Nobody knows. All right? I don't care what they tell you. Even these tarot cards, because it could be different for everybody. Nobody knows. It's the unknown. That's what it is. You go out. Every day it's unknown. You may think you got all your, your stuff down. Everything's going to be a certain way every day. But it takes a second to change everything. So it's the unknown card. Right? So I'm saying go out and make the most of every moment. Don't let fear hold you back. Be happy. Try new things. Yeah, the idea is not to arrive in your coffin pristine, like untouched. You got to arrive in there with scratches and bruises and cuts and bumps and stories, right? Because that's what it is. Show me. So the Unknown card, yeah. There is something that's not seen. This could be like the Moon card. There's things you don't know, okay? There are things you don't know and don't see. But that's for everybody, right? You never know what's coming the next second. Never mind. I don't care what you think you know. The more you think you know, the less you really know. Remember that. Think about that a minute. I'll say it again. The more that you think you know, the less that you really know. Okay, one more for the Unknown card. Here we go. Well, that's so appropriate. I love you. There is a tower coming. A surprise, a shock, something you don't see, something. Okay, so what you don't know is that there's some kind of surprise and shock coming for you, Gemini. Okay, now, most of the time they say, oh, the tower's bad, Tower's not necessarily bad, because I'm going to tell you something. If you lived in a house that looked like that, you'd be thankful that lightning came in and knocked it down. Because then you'd get the insurance money and you could go build a nice house, right? I mean, look at this. It doesn't have any heat. Probably everything is stone. You can't even, there's no mattresses. It's not comfortable. So this tower gets knocked down, probably by the divine, shake all the birds and bats out of it. And this is what you don't see coming, some kind of surprise and shock. So Scorpio energy, let me know in the comments below when this happens. I would love to hear this. And you got an Eight of Pentacles. This is going to give you something new to work on, to invest in. The Eight of Pentacles talks about, expertise and mastery of your skill even, or your talent. Maybe getting more education, or, dedicating yourself to working really hard at something. Usually it's, your Pentacles securing the bag, but it could be different for everybody. So now, let's get our kippers in here with some numerology for you guys. Clearing ground. Here we go. Coffin. Oh, yeah. What a horrible... Okay. Somebody could be getting a surprise and shock. Some of you could be hearing that somebody's passing away. Okay? 19 or 10. I'm sorry. I hate this card. No, I don't hate this card because I don't hate this card. But what I do feel about the Kipper card here and what my ancestors are very clear about is that this is a picture of a coffin in a funeral parlor. It's not the Grim Reaper riding in on the horse. It could represent change and transformation of almost anything. This is really kind of pretty explicit. It's, it's specifically talking about some kind of a, funeral. That's a funeral hall. That's a coffin. Some of you are going to have somebody pass away. And my deepest condolences, Gemini. 19 or 10. Poverty. Somebody could be in some kind of poverty. It could be emotional poverty because of this loss. 37 or 10. So that's 10, 10. 10, 10 could be 78, 9, 10. Poverty. It could be, homelessness, hungry, but I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling emotional, spiritual, mental poverty with this because of some kind of loss. All right. And that's of somebody that you care about or that was close to you or, somebody that you knew maybe not so close, but that would, you would feel the poverty of them gone. All right. So the 1010, go put that into Google if you're into the numerology like I am. See if you get an angel code. Let's see what else we get. All right, Kipper, thank you. Now, some of you might have to, and a 10 again. And a 10 again. This is an ending. This is the tower, something you don't see coming maybe. I'm so sorry. My heart is really heavy right now for somebody. I don't know who. But there's a journey. 10. Some of you, might have to go on a journey for this. Some kind of okay, the mood of this reading just changed. Let's see. What else you got, Kipper? What else you have, Kipper? Please and thank you. I'm not taking all those. Give me. Okay, here we go. Number 12 or number 3. Could be a privileged lady involved in this. Clear and grand. What else? Anything else? Okay. Show me. One more kipper, or that's it, I'm done. Okay, last time around the mountain. Okay. Alright, here we go. There's the Lovers card. Alright, so the Lovers is usually about a relationship in kipper. In this house. We look at it like, you know, the Lovers card like a relationship. However, that could mean also a choice, because it's like the Lovers in the tarot. So 15 and 6, some of you are going to have to make some kind of a choice. There could be some kind of official person involved. 22 or 4. So, you know, that could be somebody in the law, somebody in the, you know, anything. A lawyer, a judge, any kind of official person, okay? Somebody in the military. And also, oh, some of you could be losing somebody that's in the military. My goodness gracious, up in heaven. There could be some unexpected income involved in this. 27 or 9 could be of significance. Gee, what is... Kipper, what are you doing tonight here with this? That Corfu card hasn't come out in so long. Alright, that's the end with the Kippers. Some of you are going to get a message. You are. It's number 7. Could be about somebody, you know, it's going to be different for everybody. I'm not even trying to get into that. This is making me sad, this part. I'm very sorry. You know, highly intuitive. This energy hurts right now. This energy is very emotional right now. So let's get past it. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Love yourself first. Oh, God, please love yourself first, Gemini. If you can't love yourself first, how could you love anybody else, right? Your self-respect makes you more attractive romantically. Don't even do it because it makes you more attractively romantically. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Self-love is so important. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. One more for this. Doreen Virtue, Romance Angels. They're pretty, aren't they? I love the artwork on these cards. Okay, that's enough for her. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah, you are. Let me get you some Moonology. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. You ready, guys? We have surrender to the divine, the full moon. Pluto. You also have Venus. Let me see. Venus is Taurus and Libra. For the life of me, I can't think of Pluto right now. Mercury, which is Virgo, and Gemini, which is you. And then you have faith in your dreams, the waxing crescent moon. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. And you also have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So there's all that. At the bottom of this, oh, that's the full moon in Capricorn. Sorry, guys. You have, what do you need to release? The waning moon. So we know it's time to release on the waning moon. Okay, now, I've just been having a hoot with these things lately, so these are letters, okay? I'm not throwing too many down because we'll be here all night. However, oh, I'm getting Chester right away. Chester, I don't know if Chester Street, Chesterville. Chester is a name. It could be initials, it could be names, it could be states, it could be, you know, anything. And if you see something, I'm getting George, and I'm getting Washington. I'm getting George Washington. So it could be the Washington Bridge. It could be George. Washington could be somebody's name. Connecticut. Montana. Okay, so you got a C. You got an F. You got an N. You got a K. I'm getting Finkelstein. What the holy nonsense? Finkelstein. That's what I'm getting. Look. I'm not even trying here. Okay, so now we have Wellsville. I'm hearing. I'm also hearing Stanley, or yeah. I'm hearing Welk. I'm hearing welk. I'm hearing elk. I'm hearing thing. What? Let me see what else we have here. Hold on a second. We got two F's. F-E-L. I'm hearing Feline. I'm hearing Felicia. I'm hearing Ken. I'm hearing Kendra. I'm hearing Kip. I'm hearing Kipper. Let's see. I'm hearing Finn. Finny. Somebody's name could be Finny. I'm hearing Lynn. I'm hearing Len. Let me see. I'm hearing, so like I said, it could be Pam. Somebody's name could be Pam. I'm hearing CMT. What is that? I'm hearing Kef, Kaf, Kin. I'm hearing Kosher. I'm hearing S-I, what? Sing? I'm hearing sing. Sing. Wing. Wang. I'm hearing Wang. I'm hearing Wong. Maybe somebody's last name is Wong. All right, Wong. Sane. Oh, now I'm hearing that song. Insane in the membrane. I don't know. That might mean something to somebody. Mint. Did I say that already? Mint chocolate chip. Kinsey. Kinsane. Kinsey. Ginseng. Listen, there's your letters. I love you all. Thank you again for hitting the subscribe and the like, people. It means everything. Always lead with logic and integrity. Act with kindness and love. Let things go. Fear is your enemy. Trust in God, because karma is real. And until next time, love and light, Gemini.